Hey everybody, Sean here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today back in LoveChoice going for the So Far So Close achievement. This is going to cover the second playthrough of the second story, which is going to be Love Distance. So make sure you load that up and then just load up from the one and only checkpoint since the last playthrough only gave us the first checkpoint. Make sure you start this up. Make sure you tap the A button to actually get into the gameplay. Once you are out on the city streets, the first thing you want to do is make sure you click on the character to your left. Once you click on her, she's going to talk for a bit. Make sure you skip through that. You are going to get a conversation choice. Make sure you ignore that. Instead, click on the character on the right and then drag him over to the left so she has a friend to speak to. So make sure you do that, and then you should introduce the two. And then these are going to be the main characters through the rest of the story. Alright, once the two are now friends, you're going to be walking down further along the street. You're going to come across this music shop. Make sure you click on this piano as soon as the two characters pass by, and you're going to be told that you do not have enough money to buy said piano. This scene is going to repeat another few times. What you want to do is every time you pass by the piano, make sure you click on it instead of picking the choice, and then every time your characters are just going to save a little bit of more money, and then eventually they're going to have enough money to actually buy said piano. Once you wrap up your little venture in Piggy Bank Murder, you are going to be in front of this window right here. You're going to have some music notes start flying out. What you need to do is you need to make sure you catch them. So just click on them as they pop out in thin air, and then once you click enough, you should be on to the next scene. Once you get to this scene, you are going to find a metronome. Make sure you click on it to open it up, and then once inside, we are going to need to repair it. After a little talking, we are going to need to figure out what's wrong with it, so turn it to the right and then make sure you click on the little crank right here. Your character is going to notice that something is stuck. Then you're going to get a long interruption again, and then just let them finish that out. The girl character is going to be holding a screwdriver. Make sure you click that to take it from her, and then it's going to be back to the metronome. What you need to do is you need to make sure you flip it on its back so the bottom is facing you. You're going to want to click on this black square in the middle, and then just make sure you click it again, and then that should repair it using the screwdriver. At least I assume that's what's going on, and the metronome should be back in business. Once the camera tilts back up to the girl character, she's going to be crying. Make sure you click on the piano in order to head on over there. and then she's going to try to teach us to play the piano. Basically, what's going to happen is she's going to play a little something, and then we need to play the piano, but since the male character doesn't know how to play the piano, he's just going to fail. All you need to do is just fail a few times, and then you should be good for this scene. So just keep trying to play the piano to no avail, and we're going to be done with this part. Eventually, the two characters are going to go their separate ways. You're going to have to play a little matching game. You're going to want to start out on the left. Make sure you click on the calendar, and then once you are free to move on to the next thing, you're going to want to move over to the right side, and you're going to click on this magazine or book or whatever. Then skip through the text, and then the third thing you want to click is going to be the CD on the far right. For the next matching scene, you're going to once again start out with the calendar up top. Then you want to make sure you grab the cell phone to the far left. And then finally, you're going to grab this little circuit board thing. So make sure you click on that. And then on the right side, you're going to want to click on the magazines. All right, third matching segment, we're going to start out with the cell phone on the left side. Then after that, you're going to grab the book or stack of papers or something on the left. Then you're going to grab the little pocket calendar on the right. Then we're going to grab the computer up top. And then after that, we're going to move on to the right side. And then we're going to grab the stereo. So make sure you grab that, and that should be done with this part. All right, last segment of the matching game, you're going to want to click on the sheet music and then the book. And once you get that, that should move on to the next scene. Then we're going to go for a little car ride. You don't really have to do anything here, so just skip through all the text until you get to the end. Once you are on the last part of the car scene, there's going to be a Ferris wheel that pops up. Make sure you click on that Ferris wheel. It should also be nighttime outside, so if you look out the window and see that it's dark and you notice a Ferris wheel, make sure you click on that. So once you finally see the Ferris wheel at nighttime, make sure you click on that, and that should transition you over to the amusement park or the carnival or whatever it is. And then once you are here, you are going to be out on the main grounds. Make sure you click on the Ferris wheel again to actually ride it. So it's going to be on the right side this time. The two characters are going to take a passenger car up, and then some talking is going to happen. This is when you are going to get to the one and only visual novel choice that you actually need to click on. So once the dialogue option pops up, which is going to be go for it, I know that's your dream, click on that, and then just let them finish their conversation, and that should transition you over to the last cutscene of the game, which is going to ultimately lead to your ending. So once that's taken care of, we should be good for our achievement. There it is. It's going to be 30 gamer score for this ending. Check back soon next time where we're going to do playthrough 3 of this story, but that's it for now, and that's all there is to it.